Yo, what's good everyone? This is OJ over here from PlayerEssence.com, and today I have a discussion as far as The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess and how it is a lot better using this controller right here, or normal controls per se. Like, seriously, I was blown away how much better it was. Now, I actually got a chance to play the game before its launch. So it's coming out March 4th, pretty much worldwide. I think Japan gets it a little bit later. And I actually had a friend of mine who works at a game store that let me play the game. He has a review copy and I was able to go over there and check it out and play it. And it is so much better with the gamepad. It is so much better than I remember because I played the Wii version. I played the GameCube version a little bit later on, but I never owned the GameCube version. I just played it at a friend's house, so I never really got to experience the whole thing on the GameCube. Not only that, but it was in 4:3. It was not in widescreen, so that I didn't like that at all. And the graphics looked horrible on its HD TV. But this is the first time I actually got to experience the game with great controls, non-blurry visuals, and basically just how it's supposed to be played. I love the gamepad usage in the game. I like the fact that you can play with the Pro Controller. I really love lots of aspects about The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. And seriously, like this article says right by me, it makes so much sense for Nintendo to re-release this game. Because this game needed some dire upgrades. Like, it needed some dire upgrades. There's still some things wrong with the game. Obviously, they're not going to be able to fix everything. Some of the visuals are still a little bit, I wouldn't say blurry, but definitely not great. Definitely it's not a current gen titles. Definitely isn't going to be like Mario Kart or anything like that, or even as good as Bayonetta in some instances. But it's still so much better than the GameCube and the Wii version. I mean, it's so much better. When they say 1080p resolution, it is 1080p resolution, and there is a big difference between 1080p and 720p, especially if you have a bigger size television like myself. So being able to see the game in 1080p and have it running, and it was just, seriously, it was an amazing experience on the Wii U, and I definitely think that this is the optimal experience as far as playing the game. I've heard people saying, oh, well, I can just stick with the Wii version. I am sorry, and that's cool if you want to do that, but I am sorry, the Wii version is so horrible compared to this version. So I really do feel it's just my first impressions. If this was going to be an impressions video, I guess, I definitely think that it is an optimal experience. It's playing on the Wii U gamepad. You have direct controls, obviously, for slashing. You don't have to waggling around a Wii remote for Link to attack. You have direct controls, just like the GameCube version, but you also have the map. And I think that's the biggest thing, because one of the things that I do remember from the GameCube version is just always pausing. It's always pausing. Same thing with The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD, Legend of Zelda Wind Waker back when I played it. Always pausing, looking at map, always pausing, looking at map. Having that map on here is such an underrated feature. I don't think that it's 100% essential. I don't think that it necessarily has to be done, but it's still a great feature to have on the Wii U for huge open world-ish type games or open world games, and The Legend of Zelda takes advantage of that. So I do like the fact that they did that. And also, the arrow aiming is surprisingly good. It is actually surprisingly good just to be able to just go around, boom, shoot an arrow. It feels great. It honestly feels great, and I'm glad that Nintendo implements stuff that's practical. That is a practical use of the gamepad. It's not like turning it on its side and doing stuff like this, like Nintendo Land, and you're not doing weird things. It's just kind of just typical things using the gamepad screen. Obviously, off TV play is really cool if you want to play off TV. I'm not as much of an off TV play guy, but it still does look really good on the gamepad by itself. So I do like that. And like I said before, I love the fact that you can use this in conjunction with this. So it's just like Wind Waker HD in that respect. So overall, I'm really, really, really happy with The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. I think it is a fantastic port. It is a fantastic port slash remake slash remaster, whatever you feel like calling it. There are definitely big upgrades as far as the visuals go in certain areas, especially over the blur filter that was Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess on the GameCube and on the Wii. And like I said, it can vary. Everyone's playing experience varies. If you played Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess on a CRT TV that had widescreen, you probably had a little bit better playing experience. Or if you played it on a GameCube CRT TV, it probably wasn't as bad for you as far as the blurriness, but there still is some blurry there. But if you're like me and you're playing that on an HD TV with component cables and you're trying to get a great experience, but that was just not optimal when it comes to my viewing experience. It just wasn't very good 10 years ago when I played it. But at this point, I think it makes sense and it's good. So I'm really glad that Nintendo was able to get this game out, and it's coming out very soon. Like I said, March 4th for most of us in Europe. Europe and in North America, and I'm really excited to crack this game open more as soon as I get my own copy and see what like the Wolf Link amiibo and all the other stuff that they have in there. I'm excited to experience this game and in the way that it's supposed to be experienced with good visuals on an HD TV and with regular solid controls with some good upgrades with the Wii U gamepad. So some unique stuff in there, nothing crazy, unique stuff in there as far as the gamepad goes. Great visuals. Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD is a quality remaster. So that's my take on it. I'll definitely give you guys my more updated impressions as soon as I get the game, just like everyone else, and I start playing it more. So yeah, that's my take on the whole thing. All right, thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I do appreciate it. Go ahead and make sure you hit that like button if you did like this video. Let me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future, and also subscribe to PlayerEssence for more news, reviews, trailers, tips, and tricks. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and we will see you for the next video. And remember, game on. Peace.